YouTube land, Ron here, and this is a short video ranking the Jaws movie series. And as you can see by the video you're about to see, I only have two of the movies, while I don't have the other two. First up is the classic from 1975, and definitely one of my favorites from my childhood, and great effects and great storyline. And I have read the book, and it is different from the movie. And classic scene from beginning to end, from the opening scene with the girl in the water to the ending where Roy Scheider blows up the shark, and where him and Richard Dreyfuss are swimming to shore. And of course Robert Shaw is excellent in this, and definitely one of Steven Spielberg's best, and 5 stars. Next up is Jaws 2 from '78, and good movie, but not as good as the first one. And in this one, Roy Scheider is trying to get the town to believe that another shark is coming back to Amity after 2 divers are found missing. Or it's been a while since I've seen this, but either they're found missing or they're found dead in the water. And even though this is basically focused on teenagers in this movie, it is a pretty good movie, and Murray Hamilton is back in this. And this has an early performance from Keith Gordon, who would also later go on to star in Christine. And I hate to say that I'm not too crazy about the DVD cover art for this, and I hope that it comes to Blu-ray one of these days. And all in all, pretty good sequel, and I give this like 3 stars. Next up is Jaws 3, also known as Jaws 3D, and I remember as a child when I saw this movie in the theater. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, I loved 3D. And around that same time, they had the Candy, if anybody ever remembers it. But looking back on it now, you watch it now and you realize how bad it is, from the 3D effects to the fact that Brody's kids have all grown up, and Dennis Quaid is running a marine park, is running some kind of like aquarium park in Florida. And plus, like I said, the effects in the movie are just so bad. And I'm sure it'll come to Blu-ray one of these days, but I'm not going to waste my time picking it up. So 1 star. And then it wouldn't be till '87 when Jaws: The Revenge would come out. I mean, when I saw it, I mean, I remember I thought it was just okay. I mean, aside from the fact that Lorraine Gary is back as Mrs. Brody, the storyline is just really ridiculous. In this one, Roy Scheider's character is gone. Apparently, she thinks that he got killed by a shark when it's explained that he died of a heart attack. And one of her sons, Sean, is the sheriff of Amityville, and he gets called out to the ocean to discover something, and he gets attacked by a shark, which I didn't know sharks could attack people in cold water. And also Michael's back, but this time he's living in Florida with his wife and daughter, and I think he's a marine biologist. I mean, it's really odd that they made him out to be a marine biologist in the sequel, when in the third one he ran a park. Anyway, they all go on a, Brody joins them on a vacation in Florida, and really for some odd reason, the shark follows her to Florida, which is just really ridiculous. And Michael Caine is in this, and it doesn't really save it. I mean, even though he does a good job in the movie, it doesn't really save the storyline in this movie. And I remember when I saw the video back in the day, I mean, there was a scene that's not in the theater where Jake, played by Mario Van Peebles, comes up alive when he gets attacked by the shark. And having seen it on TV, it doesn't show that. And also, all in all, aside from the fact that Mrs. Brody is back in this movie, I mean, I just didn't think it was the best, so I just give this like 2 stars. And that pretty much, I think that pretty much ended the chance of a 5th sequel. And I like the fact that for Piranha 3D, they brought back, they brought Richard Dreyfuss in for a cameo as a character named Matt. And that's been it for this video, aside from the fact that the first 2 movies, I mean, especially the first one, is a classic, while the second one is just pretty good. I mean, the other 2 are just not up to par. That's been it for this video, and I hope you all have enjoyed it.